Yeah, hi there, this is Francois from Drain Doctor. We are at Belmont Road in next to the Danners site. As you can see down there is the motorway next to it. What we've done with jet flush from the manhole, the little manhole on the car park. Just show you where about we are. What we did, we dragged back some stones. You can see there's quite a few stones around here. Yeah. The manhole is quite lower, so maybe some of the stones fall off. Just going to check the condition of the drain now. Right, so we'll pull back to zero. Alright, so here we go, back to zero. So here's the drains. Hopefully there's no more stones in there. Have a look at it. Right, so you got a laterals coming from the top there, which is about within a meter. Right. It is a bit rough inside, so the camera is bouncing. Right, I'll just turn the volume off, and if there's anything happen, I will talk over again. As you can see now, the inside of it is quite rough. Alright, it looks like exposed aggregate. That's why the camera is bouncing like crazy. Alright, so as you can see, someone smack a hole on top of the line and cover it up. It's 10.5 meters from the manhole. I might do a location on the way back, so give you an idea where about it is. Alright, so as you can see, there's a lateral as well. This time coming on the left hand side. You can see here is the reinforcing is showing. It's exposed and it's just corrugated. The pipe is cracked over here, you can see it. This is not a joint, this is cracked. There's another one here as well. Because here's where the pipes join. So Alright, so there's another hole in the pipe there as well, which has been covered, it looked like. It is getting hard to push that drain, sorry, the camera into the drain. 33 meters away, it's look like a bit bigger than a 150. Yeah, it is certain distance, and I don't think there's a huge amount of fall. And it's just getting harder and harder to push it, so if you just bear with me. As you can see, that the inside of the line is very, very rough. Alright, it should be smooth as there, and that's what's happening. The camera's getting caught in there. However, you can see further down a couple meters, maybe 3 or 4 meters away, you can see the light. This is where the manhole, excuse me, where the manhole is. We have the lid open. Really tried to get there, but I don't think the camera is gonna let me go through. What's happening is the camera's curling inside the pipe. Alright, so as you can see, it's a bit of effort to push it. The pipe is cracked there as well. You can see it completely cracked all the way around. It's holding water a little bit. I'll say it's got a bit of a backfall. The manhole is literally, I would say, about 2.5 meters away now. And you can see water sitting in there. Alright, so I'm going to try to push a little bit more, but it's really struggling. However, I will mark where that pipe is cracked. And before I leave, I will mark all the issue on where the holes are, have been covered, and this sort of things for you. Alright, so this is as far as I'm going to be able to push it. That's a lot of effort now. But as you can see, we're in the manhole. Right, this is where we vacuum clean and jet flush from, going upstream to the manhole I am right now. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the recording. As I mentioned, I will pull the camera backwards, and if anything like the cracks or the holes on the top of it, which have been covered, I'll mark it on the ground so I'll give you an indication maybe if you want to do something with it.